Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Tammy's Take on Things. So today's take is my attempt at making Nigerian style coconut rice. I've never made this before guys, so this is going to be an interesting journey for me. I'm just going to run the ingredients I'm going to be using to make this dish by you guys. A few kinds of coconut here because I kind of want it really soft, so that's sort of pretty and feel as opposed to dry. And the kinds of coconut I've used, that one you don't really get the coconutty taste, but I've got one from M&S just to see how that tastes and if there's any better. And I've got this Thurston brand here as well. I might end up using all 4 cans because I really want it very creamy. I've got some 100% pure coconut oil there. That is not for my rice. That I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do with that in a minute. I've got some pudding rice here. I normally use basmati rice, but because of the texture that I'm craving, I've decided to go with pudding rice, and I got this off of M&S. I've got some garlic puree. I've got some seasonal, you know, that's my absolute go-to, and I've got some mixed herbs there. I've got a jar of ground nutmeg, which is another seasoning I've been craving, so I'm just gonna put a little dusting in there in my rice. I've got some smoked sweet paprika. I've got peri seasoning, that's on my chicken as well. Oh yeah, I've also got some washed in cut out prawns. I just sort of cut it up in bits because I haven't got a lot, so that's all I've got, and I try to use it easy up as well. I've got some finely chopped onions there and some chopped scotch bonnets as well. I've got a cube of no seasoning. I've got a lopak, slightly salted one, and I've got my jar of salt, and that's my chicken thighs already washed in there. So guys, let's get on with it. So first things guys, I'm going to scoop some butter into my bowl, like that much. Just a little bit more into that, so that's it. And then I'm going to add some coconut oil in there. Just a little bit, so that much. Just to get that cube of coconutty taste. And then I'm going to put this in a microwave just for about 20 seconds just to get it to melt. And I'm going to be adding some garlic puree to this mix. That much. This one's my go-to seasonal. I'm going to add some peri chicken seasoning. Some smoked paprika. And some mixed herbs. And I'm going to scoop some of my freshly chopped onions in there as well. So I'm going to scoop that mix in there. Marinating, and then let the chicken sit in there for about an hour or 2. So the next part is to cover the dish, the baking dish, with some foil, like so, and you would have already preheated your oven. So in my case, I'm using a fan oven, and I've already preheated my oven, and it's on 180 degrees. Yeah, so do that and just stick that in the oven. So guys, I have my wok on heat, and I'm just going to pour the coconut milk in there. Scoop all the milk, as soon as all my coconut rice nice and creamy, so I'm not about to waste anything. And the last one is this M&S one. Oh, I think this is the best one, guys, because you can actually see how thick the cream is compared to the other ones. So I'm just gonna get that to slowly simmer. I'm gonna be adding my rice to my coconut milk now. So this is 500 grams of pudding rice. And I'm going to be adding 300 ml of water. I'm going to add my chopped onions and I've got 1.5 Scotch bonnets in there. That moves there. I'm going to add half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. That moves there. I'm going to be adding my Knorr cube. Teaspoon of salt, so I've just tasted it, guys, and I don't have enough salt in that. I'm going to put a little bit more salt. Stir that in again. Do like this, just to keep stirring it every now and again. You don't have to stand by it, but you just leave it to simmer and then come back and stir it every now and again. So I've got enough salt to taste. The Scotch bonnets just come out, so it's spicy, which is what I really want, which is what I was craving. Spicy coconut rice. Stick my prawns in at this point. Stir that in again, and this needs to cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. I'm going to put the lid over it and come back and stir it every few minutes. Guys, it's come to a boil, so I've literally turned the heat down so it just simmers. We don't want it bubbling away. It just needs to slowly cook. Oh, I can't wait to get into this, guys. Let's say this, there's nothing as good as making and eating something that you crave, and I have craved coconut rice, and I wasn't sure even if I ordered it from a restaurant, if it was going to be what I wanted, so I thought I'd take it into my own hands and cooking it. It's coming together quite nice. Everything's to taste. Oh, the spice, and I'll let that come to a boil again. Look at this, guys, look at this. I'm just going to turn down the heat even more. Can you see this, guys? The last few minutes before it's finally done, I just give it that last Nigerian flavour, so I'll do a little dusting of some crayfish. Stir that in. Oh, smell of crayfish. Let's give that a little taste just to be sure. Oh my god, that's so good. It's still, the rice is a little hard, so I'm just going to add some more water to it. About 150 mils. 150 mils. Give that a little stir again, just to incorporate the water. It's on low heat, so that's just going to get it to cook the next few minutes, and this will be ready. Yes, I'm going to put the lid back on and give that a few minutes to cook. In the meantime, I'm going to check on my chicken. Stew. Chicken here doesn't take long to cook. Unfortunately, I've given up on eating chicken many times and I've come back right back to it, and sometimes you just crave it. So I flip this around and I'm poking it with a fork again, just to make sure that I leave holes in it, and then it gets a chance to cook properly. If it hasn't, it's already cooked. Guys, I can tell you that it's already cooked. So that's it. I'm just going to put that back in the oven for a few more minutes and we'll be good to go. Look at all that juice. And just a little, look at that, guys. Look at that rice. Oh, that is exactly what I wanted. Oh my god, the pure joy, the happiness. I can't begin to tell you guys the happiness I'm feeling. The happiness I'm feeling. Just looking at, this is what coconut rice should look like. Oh, look at that. And it smells beautiful, guys. I cannot even begin to tell you. That smells so good. My rice is cooked, so I'm just going to turn the heat off. And that's cooked, as you can tell, guys. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. I get too excited about food. Anyways, look at that plate, guys. I've just done myself a plate, and look at the gorgeousness that that coconut rice is, and that chicken. Look at that. Looking all moist and juicy and very tasty, I might add. I haven't gotten into it yet, but I kind of like to season my chicken, so I kind of know what it will taste like. So anyways, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Love ya.